It's 7 where I'm at, so we can go ahead and get started. So just to give a little introduction, my name is Lauren. Thank you guys so much for being here. Today we're going to be learning the tune Britches full of stitches, which is an Irish polka. And yes, those two things can go together. And it is in A major, at least the version that I'm going to be teaching you all today. So we're going to start by learning that tune, just taking it phrase by phrase, learning by ear. And then from there, we will talk about adding in some Irish ornaments and some things that you might traditionally see within Irish tunes that you can incorporate into your own fiddle playing. So I'll go ahead and take the tune from the beginning and play it for you so you can hear how it sounds. And by the way, just as a reminder, I do have sheet music for this tune in the Jam Workshop resources folder in Google Drive, and that link is in the email that I sent on Friday. So if you would like to reference the music, if you have difficulties learning by ear and want to have something in front of you during this workshop, you're welcome to do that. But here is how the tune goes. Let's go ahead and get into this first phrase. So what I'll do as I'm walking you through this tune is I'll go ahead and play a phrase at a time. I'll play it once, do your best to listen and practice it on your own, and then I'll play it probably one or two more times so that you have a chance to really make sure that you have it. And if you have any questions as we go along, feel free to let me know. So here is our first phrase, and we're starting on open A, and it sounds like this. Go ahead and give that a try. Very nice. Great job, everyone. Okay, so now the fun part. We're going to talk about some ornaments that we can incorporate into this tune. And maybe some of you, if you're familiar with Irish fiddle tunes already and you play it typically, then you probably already have some ideas and maybe have already been incorporating some into the tune as we've been going here. But the two that we're going to talk about today specifically are hammer-ons and roll-downs. There are many different options and variations and different types of grace notes and Irish ornaments in general that you can include into this melody, but those are the two that we're going to focus on. So let's go ahead and start with the first one that I like to add, which is at the end of, halfway through the A part, at the end of the second phrase, and it goes like this. So what I did there was I had a roll down and a hammer on, so I'll just kind of zoom in on that one section where I had the two ornaments. Great. Okay, well, now let's go ahead and take it all the way back to the beginning, and we're just going to play through the whole tune a few times. We'll just loop it as we've been doing with these sections so that you can get used to playing these ornaments and the timing and all of those good things. And what I would encourage you to do, if the first time you're feeling up to it, you can do it then, but maybe the second or third time playing through the tune, see if you can find other places to add in some of your own ornaments, whether it's ornaments that you know from playing just in general previously, or if it's another roll down or another hammer on somewhere. Just see if you can find other notes to throw in additional ornaments on, because there are tons of places. We have lots of options within this tune, so just have fun with it. Okay. So we're going to take it back to the beginning, and here's our tempo. 1, 2, ready, go. thing that I want to mention before we close here is, as you heard in the very beginning, I played the tune with just the ornaments that we did today, but then the second time I added in some double stops. And as I said, because this tune, at least the way that you all learned it today, is in the key of A, it makes it very easy to throw in some open string drones, since the A and E strings are very accessible. So it's not technically the Irish way with as far as adding in double stops, but I think that this tune really lends itself well to that. So if that's something that you like the sound of and you maybe either want more practice with double stops or just like playing double stops and adding them into your own fiddle playing, I would encourage you to try that. And you could do what Jeff did, which is just adding in some selective double stops here and there just to add little highlights here and there. Or you could do continuous double stops throughout the whole tune. It's really up to you how you want to structure that, but I would encourage you to play around with it and don't try to stick to one specific way of playing this tune. See if you could really come up with your own way of doing it. All right, everybody. Well, with all that being said, thank you so much for being here. Thanks again. I hope you enjoyed learning Britches full of stitches and some Irish ornaments, and hopefully you can take some of those things that we talked about today and bring them to a jam session or even incorporate them into some other tunes that you're working on. But I hope you all have a great evening. Bye.